hunting takes place in British Columbia's East Kootenays. Solo Griz hunt is on Crown land and 100% fair chase. All scenes were unrehearsed and filmed with home video cameras.
Or 3 weeks before this gets any better up here with the snow melting. It was snowing a bit today. Oh well. Here it is here. Lots of snow on the line here. I walked quite a ways up here. Walked about 1 kilometer up. Still lots in here though. Lots of snow. There's some crows, did a predator call, and like I say, the crows and the eagle came checking me out. Distressed rabbit. Some open hillsides here. But just wait it out. Get some exercise anyway. Snowshoes on. Just gonna have a look over in that area over there. See if I can. Here's some open hillsides over here. I'm gonna see if check them out. I figure I'd come up here with snowshoes. Hour-and-a-half hike on snowshoes up the road here, and check out the country. See if there's any bear sign, and check out these open hillsides, south-facing slope. See if there's any bear movement on it. It's a month early for being up here. Well, this is some of the area. I'm up here on top of the snowmobile pack. And this valley in here is where I really want to hunt grizzly. Right back over in here. In fact, that slide right over in there. Right over in there. I spot lots of grizzly in the spring. Years past. The only thing is I still got up to 5 feet of snow in places here. There's the quad on top of the snowpack. Bit of digging getting up here. We got the snowshoes on anyway. Lots of fun.
After hiking for a couple of hours, I ended up finding some old grizzly tracks in the snow. Ended up walking up on top of the ridge and did a lot of glassing to see if I could see them popping out in any of the open hillsides that are south-facing slope. But he never did come back out. Never did see where this bear ended up going to. I decided to leave some of the higher country and get out of the snow and head over to another area pretty famous for sheep back in the days, old Rocky Ridge, the Wigwam area. See if I could do some glass on there. I seen some old grizzly tracks there in the mud a week earlier. But these areas are winter grounds for a lot of elk. Not much snow in this area right now, and just you never know, you might catch a good grizzly moving around. If not, you get the chance to film a lot of wildlife. It's a beautiful area. Ended up doing lots of glassing lower down the valley and ended up spotting this young grizzly sow. I kept an eye on this area. It's a good area in the past for the last 4 decades where I've seen a lot of good boar grizzly coming down looking for sows, especially out of the flathead area. Just kept a good eye on this area and hopefully it'll be successful, but it was still nice filming her.
Look at that one. What it is that there's a good sized grizzly over there. I figure he's about a 7-footer, that silver tip that I was filming. Long claws on him. Young bear though, eh? Maybe just under, oh, there he is now. He's over that side watching. But I didn't realize that he was up on the bank. I don't know if he's got love in his mind or what. But what happened is a big grizzly, oh, she's huge. She's got 1 cub with her. She's down on the bottom, and I think he's got love in his eyes. But this sow with this cub, and she's really black, eh? She is massive. This is over an 8-foot bear, easy, 8.5-foot bear. And her cub is this year's throwaway. The cub is about a 5.5-footer. There are no slouches, but he went down there, love in his eyes, I guess, and she put the run on him. And I see he's back out over here now. I don't know if it's the same one or what. I got no idea what's going down on that alder down there. You know, it's about 350 yards away, but we'll keep an eye on it anyway. See what happens. Unreal, I'm not far from camp either.
After keeping an eye on the same area, another grizzly came out feeding on some roots and grass. Good area to keep an eye on. This is some of the country higher up. Good view spots for spotting some different little snow slides that are starting to green up along the top ends. Good area to keep an eye out for grizzly. You just never know in this country when they'll pop out.
Cow elk came out of the trees below me with his predator call. Figured it's another elk calling her. And she come running out of the trees and ran right at me. I couldn't get the camera fast enough. She ran right at me about 10 feet away and figured out, oh, I wasn't an elk.
I didn't realize it at the time after spotting these grizzlies in the same spot lower down the valley that there's that many bears in the one area. This big boar grizzly caught up with his little ridge there and something was irritating him down the bottom. Little did I know it at the time, but it was the big sow grizzly and the 2 cubs, and I don't think she wanted him anywhere near her cubs, and he was getting ticked off, that's for sure.
7.5 footer plus. Hopefully he comes down a bit lower than we're hoping, and we can crack at him. Something's bothering him. There must be another barrel there. There must be another barrel on there or something. I don't know. But he's not happy. Not happy. Something pissed him off. Man, oh man. Is that for grizzly people? I don't know what he's bluff charging there.
After watching this big boar grizzly for a while, I knew that if I waited long enough, he might drop down the ridge a bit further and get within about 500 yards where I can get a crack at him with a 7 mil. It's pretty tough trying to hunt solo and film, trying to keep the animal within the camera view, and at the same time trying to get a good rest for a 500-yard shot. I just hope he stays within the camera view.
Beautiful day, good hunting.
Oh yeah, big claws on the bugger. Yeah, he's a good bear, Al.
After I shot that grizzly, I left him overnight and got a hold of a good friend of mine, Alan Vandenberg, and he came down and did some videoing for me.
Look at that.
Give me a hand skinning out the grizz.
Yeah, good bear.
Put one of them claws up. Let's see them claws.
Fucking rigor mortis is kicked in here. Took him last night, and I'll the old 7 mil did a number on him, boy. They tell you the 7 mil is a bit light for grizzly. I don't know, that 7 mil of mine has killed 4 of them in the past. This being one of the biggest.
Tell us about when you hit him.
Well, I caught him up here to the other side of the draw, and he was coming down, turned sideways on me, and as soon as I pulled the trigger, a bear like this, man, he used to ambush and game. Big hump on him though, eh?
Oh, beautiful.
Typical silver, dark silver. Barrel, no doubt about it. A lot of work, 3 weeks up here. A lot of driving with trucks, quads. A lot of hiking, and snowshoeing.
Well, didn't you say you wore your boots out?
Yeah, that first time I seen this bear, I had to have snowshoes on him at the time when I popped out. A lot of work, 3 weeks up here.
Well, it was well worth it because it sure is a beautiful bear.
Yeah, well, it's probably never get another draw, Alex.
Yeah, they're probably, the game's going to be happy he's gone. Big head on him. Big set of mitts. Yeah, beautiful bear, Ollie.
Yeah, very nice bear.
Now the work. You're loaded for bear.
Loaded for bear game. So 80-pound pack. Finally done.
Okay.
Eh?
Okay, well let's head her down to the truck.